Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday and I am up, dressed. It is 6:45, I think, 6:45. And I am heading down to London for a breakfast and an art class with the Oscar de la Renta team. I am so excited for this, you have no idea. I'm so honoured to have been invited to this because such a beautiful brand, and I've just loved shopping with them. So this is super exciting for me to just even get this opportunity. So yes, obviously vlogging it in full because this is the stuff that makes me excited. So obviously for the occasion I'm wearing my Oscar de la Renta dress. It's quite cloudy today, so I actually think this is going to be probably a perfect option. I don't know whether to take a cardigan. I need to get more cardigans because I've only got this one, and I think maybe this is, yeah, that's too casual. I need to get some nice plain, like, cropped cashmere cardigans. I've done my hair, keeping it off my face. I'm really enjoying having my hair off my face at the moment, but I need to get some little accessories to cover up my little band at the back. But yes, I'm ready to go. I've gone for blue shoes today, not matching my bag. I know, send help. I haven't been abducted by aliens, but yes, I really love my Hangisi flats with this dress. So I thought, why the bloomin' hell not? So yes, a day in London, well, a morning in London. I'm literally going in for this. I've got meetings in London tomorrow, back to back all day, but this is a very special trip to London for this purely because there was no way on earth that I was missing this. So I'm going to pack up my stuff, pack up my bag, and hopefully by then my taxi will be here. So I'm just going to be waiting eagerly at the front door like this.
I hope, and it's definitely a dear friend of mine, and I have now the honor of introducing.
Stayed with me as well, and I realized that there's a tremendous need to provide help to heal the invisible wounds of war and displacement. Some of the wounds we see, some we don't. And when you look at this photo, that is Rula in 2018 in one of our programs for our so much again, Salma. I also want to give a shout out and thank Bloominghaus to again very graciously beautify our breakfast this morning with their gorgeous florals. You will also be leaving this
as usual, I've managed to tear away from the group of ladies. So basically, this morning we are here with Oscar de la Renta and Art of Hope, which is the most incredible, very first American non-profit organisation and charity, which is basically supporting the victims of war. It supports their mental health through art, and so that's why we're doing an art class this morning and working with the amazing founder of the charity, Tara. She's so incredibly inspiring. and the wonderful Rana's, who has done the art class with us this morning, just to basically bring more awareness to the mental and psychological effects of war around the world at the moment. So it's supporting people in Lebanon, on the Turkish and Syrian border, and even now obviously in Ukraine as well. The charity is working and doing amazing things all over the world to support people. So we've had a bit of a raffle this morning, and Jessica won the bag, which was amazing. So we did a raffle to win one of the Oscar de la Renta bags, and now we're doing shopping because some of the profits of anything bought today will be going to Art of Home, all for a good cause, and a lovely, lovely breakfast to start the day. We had Bloom House, which was doing the florals, and Maison Margot doing the table settings. Just everyone's come together for such a wonderful, wonderful way to spend the day. So I'm going to go and have a look around the store now and do a bit of shopping. But there's a lovely lady called Alessandra here who has the most Lydia Millen dress I think I've ever seen. So I'm going to see if they can track this dress down for me because I'm obsessed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me, this is absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much. I'll send the pictures this afternoon.
Yes, of course. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
I'm just doing a little spot of shopping before I head off from the event, but seeing the Oscar de la Renta bridal dresses for the first time ever in the flesh. I've never even touched one. They are absolutely exquisite. The structure in these dresses is like no other. I'm gonna have to book like an appointment to come and try some of these on. Unbelievable. You are getting incredibly brave, Barclay Millen Gordon. Get those paws off of the step. Off. Barclay. Off. Off. He just doesn't listen. He would never come up the stairs anyway, because he, out of the two of them, hates the stairs more. He will run the long way round. Anyway, I'm home. I ended up going for lunch with Tara and Alessandra, and I went to Annabelle's. Wow. That was so gorgeous. It was really funny. Tara really wanted us to sit in the like garden area, but I think they call it the Rose Room. I've never seen it before. I've only ever been once to Annabelle's, and we were in the basement, and it was for a Clinique men's event, and so it was really kind of like masculine, and it was all kind of like smoky and whatever, and so I never saw anything else. I didn't even see the famous toilets, and my goodness, I went to see the toilets. I was literally like a tourist. And they were like, oh, I think they thought I was really weird because I was like, wow, like the murals in Annabelle's was incredible. But it was so lovely having lunch with them and just hearing more about the work that Tara's doing. So it was wonderful to be able to be there today with, obviously I was a guest of Oscar de la Renta for the like charitable, basically like a fundraiser, and we all like put money in for the raffle, and Jessica, who I was sat next to, she won the Oscar de la Renta bag, which she deserved it. Then everything, like what we were shopping that day, was going to 10% was going towards the charity as well, which was so nice. And this is the thing that I think that we forget about a lot in charity work, where, you know, we send aid, we send the blankets and the food, and we make sure that they've got the basics to survive in these tough times. But there is such a huge impact after that mentally when you go through something like that, something that I can only imagine. And so what she's doing is providing access and resources, and access to resources that can help people that have been through difficult experiences. And when I'm saying difficult, I mean the most difficult, you know, losing your homes, having to flee your country in fear. And it was just obviously harrowing to hear of the realities, but also just
to do such a small thing and be a part of it was lovely. So, and then I've come home, I actually gave my flowers that I was kindly given by the Oscar de la Renta team, because I know whenever I get the train, I had a huge bag, they just get ruined. So a lovely lady helped me in WH Smith's in Euston, and I gave her my hydrangeas, and honestly, that made my day. Just giving her those flowers, because I was like, these are gonna make somebody else's day so much happier. I did try to give them to my taxi driver. I was like, oh, do you have a wife? I think he thought I was hitting on him. I was like, do you have a wife? And he was like, no. And I was like, do you have a partner? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, I was just gonna see if you wanted these flowers to like give to her, because they're so beautiful and I know that I'm gonna ruin them on the journey home. And then that made my heart hurt even more, because he was like, no, I'm just gonna go home. I was like, oh. So anyway, I gave them to the lady in WH Smith's, which is lovely because I've just actually returned home to some new flowers, and I'm guessing, I think I know who these are from. I do. They are from Rebecca Masala, first and foremost. A very, very wonderful local florist. I'm unboxing it down here because A, it's easier for me to get them out, and B, it's hiding my details. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, they are actually from Rebecca. Lovely. Oh wow, bright and beautiful blues from Rebecca Masala. Wow. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at those. So I didn't get to miss out on the flowers, so that's lovely. The girls sent me a picture of the box. They were like, do you want me to open them? I was like, no, I want to do it when I get home. And yeah, so I still get flowers, but I was able to make somebody else's day a little bit brighter with the flowers that I received. I'll take you upstairs and show you what I got from Oscar de la Renta as well. But thank you so much, Rebecca. Honestly, you've just gorgeous. We've got little snapdragons in here. I don't know if they know if that's what they're called, but these are little. Hello. I smell very nice. I'm a little happy flower, you see. Happy flower. Oh dear, I need to get out more, don't I? Yes, I'm going to get those into a vase, which is lovely. And you want some dinner, and I have to make dinner as well, because it is dinner time, and Mr. Millen Gordon is working in the garden doing bee stuff. We have 3 hives now. He's just announced his 2nd hive, and we have 3. He's not even announced the 3rd one, and he said the painted hive now has bees in it as well. So yeah, anyway, let's get these in water. Boys fed, dinner in the oven. Oh, you can see my snacks. Just move all of this out of the way. Not used to. Oh, look at these. I picked these, all of these beautiful sweet peas as soon as I got back from my trip, and they smell unreal. I'm gonna need to pick some more, but I thought I'd get into the goodie bag. So, first and foremost, what was in the goodie bag for the day? Oh my goodness me. So we got this little Oscar de la Renta goodie bag. In the goodie bag we have Art of Hope. Oh, that's so funny. She's probably sat there thinking, we were talking about things that she could make in order to raise funds. At the moment she's trying to raise £20,000. And I'll pop all of the details in the description box down below if this is something that you would want to donate towards. But we were just talking about things like a t-shirt or maybe a bag or something like that. She's probably giggling to herself. I was like, maybe like there could be like an Oscar de la Renta print, but she's gone one better. She's turned what looks like one of the artworks from one of the children that they've helped through Art of Hope. And yeah, I think that's really, really lovely. Turned that into a little makeup bag. Oh, oh wow.
They certainly knew their audience. A little Oscar de la Renta clutch that will be used because that is tan leather. Wow, oh my goodness, so spoiled. Oh, and some testers in here as well. I was smelling the Oscar de la Renta fragrances, so that is very cute. That is such a good little clutch. Oh, so we've got a VIP gift card for your next online order from bloominghouse.com/shop. You can select from any of their summing arrangements online, and a 20% off discount card from celebrity makeup artist Nariman Makeup. Whether he's working with Vogue's editor-in-chief Anna Wintour or making sure the First Lady of the United States, Dr. Jill Biden, is ready, Nariman will make any client feel like royalty. Oh, I'll have to check out his Instagram. I think that is everything. So then, in the box, should I show you what's in the box? Yeah, let's show you what's in the box. So the box, in the box was a gift. So this is a beautiful dress that I've selected from the current season of Oscar de la Renta, and they said that I could pick a dress, which was very, very lovely of them to do. And this dress is, I just loved that this merged two things that I absolutely love. So this is a beautiful striped dress, but it's got the typical embroidered florals from Oscar de la Renta. Now it's a similar shape to this one, and I wear this dress so much, so I thought that this was a really, really good option for me. And florals and stripes, you can never go wrong. This also has a slightly different belt to it, so it has a little striped belt there as well, so that was a really lovely gift. But of course, me being me, and in all honesty, the amount of wear that I'm getting out of these dresses, I think that for me, these are the types of dresses that just don't date. And shirt dresses with a beautiful botanical pattern, botanicals just don't go out of style. And I know I say this all the time, but I'm going to keep hammering it home. If it grows in the ground, most likely it's coming back every season, and that means it doesn't go out of fashion. So that's my ethos anyway. And this was so new that this wasn't out on the shop floor yet. So this is a slightly different neckline, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with this sort of like dogtooth Prince of Wales check dress, but it was silk, which like doubled the price of it. So I couldn't justify that one for like an everyday wear dress. I couldn't justify the price. So this was the one that I went for. So I thought this was a really great transitional shirt dress because this is in the navy, but with a usual botanical print, and this is more of a like traditional collar, if you see what I mean. I just loved this. I tried it on and everyone was so complimentary. So this is also longer, so it's to the ankle, so it'll be good with boots in like autumn time. But I just love their shirt dress and their dresses, and their cotton pieces are just exquisite. I'll try them on, I'll show them on for you. I'm back in London tomorrow. I've got a full day of meetings tomorrow, so it's nice to be a little bit of a lady of leisure today and do like fancy lady things. I felt very out of my comfort zone, but I had the best day. And yeah, so tomorrow's like back into work mode, so I'll probably end up wearing one of these, to be honest. If it's grey like it is today, I think this striped one will lift my mood somewhat. But just a huge thank you. I have to say, if you haven't been to the Oscar de la Renta store on Mount Street, I would 110% suggest going in there. It is one of those places where I've never felt more welcome walking into a store of that kind of calibre. Like the history and the iconic nature of Oscar de la Renta, you would think it would be really, really stuffy. I see the wonderful Gina in there, and when I tell you, she is like the dream. She gets my style and she always tells me the truth. Like if something isn't right, she's like, no, this one is definitely the one for you. Like I love that. And they're just so lovely. And the thing is, I'm an internet girl through and through, so I'll always link the dresses online. But there is something special about going in store and experiencing the dresses in person. It's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And like I said, these kinds of shops, you know, it's important that we go into them. Like bricks and mortar stores are so important. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on with dinner, and if I do talk to you about anything else, I'll pick up my camera like I normally do.
really liked my hair today, by the way. I really liked it. I felt like it wasn't annoying me and it wasn't in my face. Not that my hair annoys me, but like it just wasn't all over the place. Every time I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, hair is still looking good. Whereas I feel like I don't have to faff with it as much as maybe you're like watching this thinking, Lydia, you faffed the whole way through. But it doesn't feel like I faffed so much, basically. There I am, faffing. Anyway, downstairs. I love that I went downstairs and I said to myself, don't leave your phone downstairs, Lydia, because you might need it to find out some information. And I've then gone downstairs thinking, Lydia, you left your phone downstairs. And it's like, no, you didn't. You took it down. You took it. Oh, whatever. I know what I mean. I've got my phone. I'm going downstairs to zone out and scroll on something, most likely. I have 2 sleeping puppies and a sleeping cat in this room with me, although Porty's just woken up because he'll be upset that I got him off my lap to tell you about this, because I just thought I'd better give you an update because I'm so bad at being concise with things nowadays. I don't know whether it's just me, but I can't be the only person. I look so tired, by the way, sorry. But I can't be the only person that feels like their brain is different after COVID. Like, not after having COVID, but after the experience of like living through COVID. Like, I feel like it was such a all-consuming and scary time on just a basic level. And then in our industry, everything was so heightened. And I just feel like my brain doesn't work the same way anymore. And I used to be so good at like making my vlogs concise. And I honestly sometimes ask myself, I'm like, should I keep vlogging? Because I feel like I'm not as good as I used to be. But on that note, I am remembering to update you on Lumi after my little upset. I get so worked up about her. I mean, I say every time, all my animals, if you can hear my tummy, I apologise. I had a really weird tummy today. But we took her to the vets. Like I said, they said it wasn't broken. And I honestly, I think she hurt her paw. I actually think that she managed to cut her paw like pad, because we were looking at it and it looked like it, I'd have to show you to explain it to you, but she is almost back to normal now. I don't know how quickly cats' paws heal in any way, shape or form, but let's see if she'll let me show you. She is sleeping. Hello, you're so beautiful. It's not that one. I'm sure it's that one. Oh, will you let me look? Look at how beautiful you are. Let me look at your paw. I'm sure it was the back left, and if it is, it's looking so much better because her main pad, so the thing that kind of looks like, no, Porty, no, come on. The thing that kind of looks like the palm of a paw, it was completely split. And there was all just stuff in it. She wouldn't let us clean it, unfortunately, but... What are you doing? What are you doing? She's definitely on the mend. I didn't see her up and about this morning because I left so early. I left at 6:45, and I've come home and she's walking so much better. But yeah, I think she must have just cut it or split it on something because it's healed like really quickly. I said I'd give her till Thursday, and if she's not walking normally by Thursday, I'm taking her back. But she is almost there, so I think that she's going to achieve that. I've got sausage dogs just falling all over me. What are you doing? You need to be careful because you nearly hurt yourself today as well. Oh my goodness, my little dumplings. Look at him. Absolute attention seekers. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like my brain just doesn't work. Like, I used to be so able. Like, I felt like I had more space in my brain, and I just feel like my brain has never been the same since COVID. And it's really quite, like, I find it very, very frustrating, even though I know so much of, like, of
me has like changed so much since then. It's like I miss how my brain used to work. I feel like my brain was so good. But anyway, a bit of a brain dump for you. Ali is out in the garden at the moment. He's adding in some solitary beehives to our wildflower, which he's bought and then fabricated himself. It is about to pour down with rain. Apparently we've got like 2 days of rain. My feet are absolutely ripped to shreds after wearing my hangisis. Oh my gosh, you can always tell when you haven't worn a pair of shoes for a while because your feet just go, they didn't used to rub here, but now we're just gonna rub here. But let me know in the comments, let me know if you feel like your brain like doesn't work the same. It feels like there was so much that happened in my head and so much that like I wasn't able to, like, it was all so much at such a short space of time. And like, you know, there's so many things that I did. Like I launched a brand during COVID, and obviously like in so many ways it failed. And like this is one of the things that like I feel is so strange. It's like I'm only in the last sort of year even able to say that word. It's been such a process of like letting go and understanding and dissecting, and just it's taken me that long to compute something and to really make peace with it and understand it and take the learnings and the silver linings. And yet in so many ways, like I almost feel like there's so much is expected of people like instantly. And honestly, so many of these things take such a huge amount of time to just like talk about, even like accept. It's one thing to like fail at something, especially when I've never failed. Like in all my like learnings, I've been a businesswoman for like however many years, like 11 years. I'd never failed really until that point. And so I didn't know how to fail. And this, like, I was just expected to know how to fail. And that's such a strange thing to go through, when it's like you want to be this shining example and you want to, but you're also a human. And how can you know how to navigate something if you've never been taught or if you've never experienced it? And I had so much pride and I had so much ego, and this little pudding is up. But yeah, such an interesting time, isn't it? And I just feel sad for my brain because I miss my brain. I mean, gosh, I feel so sorry for the girls that work for me, because like they have to give me so much like patience in dealing with like how my brain works, and it works even less now. Like if I was dumb before COVID, I am dumber now. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm not dumb. I have my perks. Good morning, everyone. I am up and ready to head to London. I've got these beautiful Jennifer Behr earrings on today with a Laura Piano shirt dress and little Birkin bag. Show you my outfit in full. I'm also wearing my Hermes Oasis sandals, which I don't think I've actually properly like worn out yet, but yeah, this is the look. I wanted to add some really nice accessories, so I thought the earrings were a lovely touch. I think my little sponsorship with Gingerberry has made me very adventurous with my earrings, so that is what I'm wearing today. Hair is back. This is becoming a very, very convenient hairstyle, so enjoying that a lot. Just going to pack up my bag and we're headed to London. Got such an archive. I know.
You'll be bringing me back when I'm like 70 and I'll be like, yeah.
This I think will be wrong because we've already said it.
Column, yeah.
That is so nice in the intro. Yeah. Wow.
Well, as always, when I say I'm going to vlog when I'm going to meetings, I was a terrible vlogger and vlogged absolutely nothing. Nothing whatsoever. I mean, just a few clips in my Karen Millen design meeting, but yeah, sad times. And I am absolutely shattered just because I've been going to bed so late, and it's been a bit of a hectic one this week. 2 days in London, it's like life before COVID, my goodness. But Ali is out shooting today. I am in my dressing room. Is that a little buggle? Little buggle on my pot. The sun has returned as well, and I have just been working all day, so hence no makeup, and you're sat in a really weird place. Here, there we go. I really wanted to put makeup on today. I really wanted to, but I did my hair and kind of feel like the day has just got away with me, so I need to head down to the kitchen garden. I had a huge clear up of the kitchen garden the other day. When I was away, a number of things went to seed, like lettuces and things like that, and so I did a little second plant of some seedlings that I'd kept in my greenhouse as well. So those have gone into the ground, so we'll go and have a look at that. I've also received, it's been a very lovely delivery vlog today, because obviously I got the lovely pieces from Oscar de la Renta, and then I have received in the mail some beautiful Carolina Herrera beauty bits and pieces, and also from the fashion team at CH by Carolina Herrera. This is probably one of my favourite brands, I have to be honest. I think that their accessories are unreal. And they've released a new handbag that they've sent me to show you and share with you guys. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Such a great French market bag. So these are really wonderful for like a summer bag, and this has the tan accessories on it as well. There's also a little something else in here. What is this? Oh, little fan to help me in my when I'm hot. That's really lovely, actually. That's a good thing to pop in your bag. But yes, I always think that these are such a great summer bag. They look so chic. I think that obviously you can get French market bags at really good prices. I've always said that. The only thing that I struggle to find is this size. So I think that you get a lot of French market bags that are bigger, and I really wish that they would do this, or even smaller. Like there is a whole world of bags that I think of in my head that haven't been made yet, and I'm about to take matters into my own hands, unless, you know, we design a handbag together, Carolina Herrera. Let's do something like that. But I love the tan details of this. Such a gorgeous option. And then I really like this contrast. It's almost like this is wicker, and then this is like seagrass. But very subtle branding, and I really like that. It's not too much for my liking, but it also, this has a really good base, so it stands up well. A cloth interior as well. Gorgeous. Thank you so much to the CH by Carolina Herrera team. Genuinely one of my favourite brands. Like, go and check out their accessories, check out their dresses. They do such gorgeous pieces, it's unreal. And also, probably one of the few, so I've got really itchy nose. I think it's because there's been like dust kicked up in the house, so I apologise. But also, probably one of my favourite like fashion house beauty brands to have come recently, I would say. This brand is a brand that I genuinely like go and buy from, and I was going and buying from it before it was even like launched. No, not before it was launched, before I worked with them, I was going and buying their items. And I need to get into the bag. I actually think I bought this particular item that they sent. I think I've already bought it, and that's when, you know, like, I really wish we'd go back to the days where like it's, you know, that someone, not saying to work with me or anything like that, but I think that I always had these thoughts and I shared them with you, but you know I'm passionate about the industry that I work in, and I feel a little bit weird about how things are moving at the moment, and maybe this is just me being old-fashioned and not keeping up with the times, but I feel like we're becoming the next wave of just like celebrity endorsements. Like, there's no genuine like succinctness there. I don't even know if that's the right word, but like
just for example, just like how things have gone with like Oscar de la Renta, they've seen that I've got a natural passion for the brand, and it's like I'm getting to experience more. That's what it used to be like in this industry, and maybe, do you know what, I probably am. I'm probably just not keeping up with the times. But there was such a genuine like relationship between the influencers of back in the day and like the brands, and it just feels like now that it's creating that celebrity endorsement feel at the moment, and it feels weird. But you know what I'm like, it's just the way my brain thinks. I probably need to give it all up and do something else, but I love our industry. I love it, and I think it's such an amazing, unique thing that we've done. And I know that lots of people have bad things to say about influencers. I don't really feel like I'm an influencer. I've been doing it too long. I'm definitely a content creator, yes, but yeah, like it's such a cool industry of mostly female. Like obviously there's amazing guys as well, because my husband is one of them, but like it's a female dominated industry, and we completely changed the marketing landscape. Like this isn't me blowing my own trumpet. I was fairly late to the early party. I always say this, and I feel like we've had this conversation before, but it's something I feel really passionate about, and now I'm making a mess. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Oh wow, these are the things that I bought. So the lipstick that I wore to, oh, this is so kind. I bet you, it means I've got a top up. So if you remember when I went to Madrid with the El Corte Inglés team, I bought one of these lipsticks, and so these are the refills. That's one of the things that I really love about the Carolina Herrera brand as well. Most of their stuff is such beautiful packaging, and it's refillable, and I know that it's going that way anyway for a lot of brands. Ooh, different colour as well. I know that a lot of brands are going that way now, and I really welcome it, but most of their little Ujimi flips, their bullets, are refillable. The only thing that I'd love to know is, what's the point if they come with a plastic lid and this just gets thrown away anyway? Like, you kind of just need to be able to go there and be like, put the bullet back in, because that's still quite a lot of plastic. You have to let me know in the comments. I don't know too much about it, because that's just a plastic lipstick case, isn't it? I feel like this is one of those moments where it's like epiphany. But no, anyway, a lot of their other things are refillable too, so that's good. Lots of, oh, this is the one that I bought. I actually bought this one. Well, in fact, I'll show you. Yeah, in my makeup bag from my last trip. See? And I went for this beautiful red. Well, it's like a morange, but I wore this to Ascot with LK Bennett. And what else do we have in here? The bangle. Ah, yes, because most things clip onto your bags, etc. And they come with little charms. But I remember when these launched, people went nuts. Like nuts for these. Do you know what? I feel like whoever's picked this knows me really well. Because this is a really chic little option. Obviously everything with them is chic, but they've gone for a little flower and a little heart. So whoever has sent this, or maybe they didn't even pick it, and maybe that's just me thinking I'm special, but that's really cute. And then you just pop your lipstick. So this is my original one. Et voila! I'll link them in the description box down below, and thank you so much to the Carolina Herrera beauty team and the CH Carolina Herrera fashion house and the Oscar de la Renta team. Honestly, like, feeling all of the posy vibes. What have I been doing today other than working? So one of the other things I've been doing is thinking, well, I've actually been thinking about doing something with like fashion again and fashion videos on my channel. Tell me if this is just completely way off the mark, but I've been doing a lot of vintage shopping recently. I just bought a new belt. I've got a few other bits and pieces to buy from Vestiaire as well. And I wondered whether you would like me to start doing like a bit of a like Vestiaire edit somewhere. Maybe on my blog, maybe do it on social media, maybe do it on here. Maybe sometimes are the things that I buy, because I am searching for like vintage and pre-loved fashion more than I do anything else at the moment. And this belt that I got, it's the Medor belt, but it's vintage. So it's like, it's just so different. And I think that I'll wear it so much in winter. And I got it for like £200, £300, which they're like £2,000. Well, the CDC ones are like £2,000 online, but this is older. It's a bit battered. I don't care. I love it when they're a bit battered. So yeah, I'd love to start doing a bit of a like pre-loved vintage edit, maybe on my blog as well, or somewhere else. Who knows? But I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. Anyway, I'm gonna go find the sausage babies and Lumi. Lumi is almost back to complete health. I know I've been sort of gradually updating you with her, but yeah, she's doing fantastical. We have some new additions to the wildflower walkway. Ali has installed some solitary bee homes. We've got 2 of them. He actually pretty much made these himself. We obviously still don't have the outdoor kitchen, but it is due to arrive, at the very least, the worktop is due to arrive in, I think, a week or 2's time. Fingers crossed, because it's been very sad to not have this, and we're like very sick of like staring at this tarpaulin. Good morning, everyone. Oh my gosh, you know, when I look like this that I'm going somewhere, that it's most likely nowhere fancy, and I'm heading to the dentist. Yes, today is the big day. My parking sensors, I'm really not that bad at driving, but I'm heading to the dentist for part 2 of 2 in getting my mouth ready for braces, I'm guessing. I don't even know what method of braces I'm taking just yet, but oh, there's the farmer. I don't even know what method of braces I am getting just yet, but I know that once all of this is done, we can start thinking about it properly, because I obviously want to restart the journey that I was previously on, just maybe slightly more quickly and effectively, I'm guessing. So today I am changing the filling in the back of my mouth. I've spoken about it in a previous video, but it's basically, I was at uni, I cracked my tooth when I bit into something and couldn't afford to put in a nice white filling, thinking it was at the back of my mouth, that you would never see it. And I don't know whether my smile is bigger, maybe I'm a happier person, who knows, but I see it all the time and it drives me nuts and I hate it. And I wanted to do this before my wedding, and I was advised not to because they reckoned that it was gonna speed up the process of the deterioration that was already happening. And in all honesty, nothing's happened. It's been 5 years since I got married and nothing's happened. So I'm you know, I hate it. I don't want anything to affect my smile in this way. So we're changing it. We're gonna see how we get on. It could unearth other problems, but that is the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But I've had enough. I've had enough. So we're going to do it today. Now, if you don't remember, in my last appointment, I actually fell asleep. I feel like I may have been lulled into a false sense of security. I'm pretty sure I said this last time as well, but I fell asleep because the procedure was just so relaxing. He is like, this dentist that I go to is, quite honestly, an enigma. I have never had an experience like it, and he's not like a celebrity dentist or a famous like dentist in that capacity. He is just a local dentist who is amazing. And I honestly, I feel really lucky, because after the experience that I'd had where my the thing that they'd put in my mouth fell out, and I've just had some really not great experiences where it's been really painful, people pull you everywhere, he's amazing. So I sing his praises every time, and then I don't tell you about him. So that's basically the long and short of it. That's where I'm going this morning. However, actually, I'm getting a manicure and a pedicure first. Alex was supposed to do my hands and nails yesterday, but she had to go to work. So I am killing 2 birds with 1 stone and getting it done in the local town and having a full-on foot scrub and what have you. So that is what my plan of the day is. Actually my plan for the weekend is quite, what's the word, I have quite a nice weekend because we've been like here, there and everywhere recently, not just with work but personal things like socialising. This weekend I've got quite a chilled weekend in that I've got acupuncture tomorrow, which I actually haven't been able to get in at all for the last few months. All the girls in my team now go and see the same acupuncturist that I have, and they've all been getting in because they've had time and I have not. So I'm like, ah! So she's fitted me in on a Saturday, which is brilliant. So manicure, pedicure. I'm gonna probably be coming back onto camera looking a little bit worse for wear after I've spoken to you. And then tomorrow just sort of rejuvenation with my acupuncturist, which I'm so excited about. And that is all I have to tell you about. So I'm so excited though. I'm finally getting this done. Finally changing something that I just hate. I just hate it. And it's finally happening. Oh, so excited. Well, we are out of the pamper session, and this is so hard to talk when I'm doing this, oh my gosh. So I got my nails done. I'm gonna try and do as little talking to you as possible. However, I wanted to show you the realities. I got my nails done. I wanted to have Romantique by CND, but they didn't have it, which was so annoying. But I went for something different, and it's a different brand, and I don't actually know the name of the colour, but it's kind of similar to Romantique. So I just kind of went with that. But I got it on my toes. I've had a good scrub of my feet and my face. Oh my gosh, I've got like the glasses mark. I'm so swollen. I'm hoping this is going to go down fairly quickly. But I've had a look, and I think the most bizarre thing is that I've not actually had like a tooth where this work has been done. Like, it was just kind of like a flat metal bit. It was so badly done. And the weirdest thing is that I had this done like 15 years ago. No, not that much. Like 11 years ago. And it cost the same amount for this guy to put it right. Like, I genuinely, it's so bizarre. But I've had a look. Like, it's obviously still a little bit battered and bruised in there, but it's already looking so much better. Like, it looks like a tooth, which is just so nice. We obviously have to play it by ear. I'm not really supposed to do anything today. Like last time I was able to go out with the other bit that I had, but I think he kind of wants me to just take it easy because this may well be a little bit sore. The other element of what he was doing was rebuilding the like contact between my teeth because of the overfiling that's been done. He's not confident that it's done exactly what it needs to, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. But it does mean that if this all heals well, I can look at getting braces, and I do think I'm just going to take the plunge and get some lingual braces. So I'm going to head back to the house now. Ali has also been to the dentist today. We've both been having dental work done today, so I think it could be quite funny. The boys are very excited to have their best friend Bolly staying for a few days. You staying with us, Momo? You're staying with us. Mummy and Daddy have gone on a little staycation to London. So you're with Auntie Lydia and Uncle Ali? Yeah. Still don't have quite full use, nor has my little mark gone either. So we're just going to be talking like a bit of a Simpson at the moment. And they're ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I still haven't tidied up from the last bit of unboxing that I did with you, which is so awful. I need to kind of put this all away because I look like such a scrot having left this all out there. It's just been one of those times. Let's put everything back in here because I might choose to do a little unboxing on TikTok. Let's get all of this out of the way. But yes, so my first item that I ordered from Vestia has arrived. I'm actually quite shocked by how quickly this arrived. So this is the Mador belt. The Mador belt. And to be honest, I've ordered another belt as well. I'm not entirely certain that this is a good idea. This could go horribly wrong. It might not fit me at all. So I got this from Steel.
And I like it when they're like not shiny and new. So this could be an epic failure, or it could be an utter win. Oh my god, it's looking good. Oh my god, it's looking good. Oh my gosh. It is an absolute win. Oh my gosh. This is unreal. I'm obsessed. Obviously it's worn, like you can see just here. You can't actually because it's not in focus. Hello, you want to focus? Yeah, so you can see around the edges here, like it's worn. There's a bit of like tarnishing on the like metals and things like that. Things are a little bit loose, but my first vintage belt is a win, and I saved approximately over £2,000, I believe, I think. I can't remember what it exactly is on the website, but... And obviously this is a different style, but I prefer this. This feels more vintage. It feels... Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I'm in love. I'm in love. I can't wait to send a picture to my friend Lauren. We just spend all day sending each other like vintage pieces. She's just picked up 2 vintage bags today and I'm like... I'm gonna send this to her. The reason why I was worried is it's not that I can just put another hole in this one, so it does have to fit, and this is the 70 waist for the waist belt. I was thinking that I would wear this over coats, but I actually might need another one if I plan on doing that, because this is a good size for just over dresses, but I am in love. Absolutely in love. I've also gotten some new bits from Hairburst as well. I just did a sponsorship on YouTube Shorts for them, but if this video is going up in time, I will pop the discount code in the description box down below, because I basically wanted to try loads of their new stuff, but you can do buy one get one free on their bundles, and then with my code you get an extra 20% off. But I wanted to try their hair smoothing balm and their formula and growth elixir, as well as their, well, I've used their dry shampoo before. I used it when we were in Madrid because Carrie had a small one, and just a little top up of my sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. I've also got the mask as well, obviously top up of these as well, but these were some products. These 3 were the sort of main ones that I really wanted to try, because if you haven't noticed, often because my hair is so like wiry, when I straighten it, like I'll get these bits, like my hair just has so much natural hold, and because I had a tiny bit of shedding from when I had COVID, and so I've got all of this like regrowth coming up on the top of my scalp, and yeah, so I wanted to get the smoothing balm just to help with smoothing everything down. But I also wanted to report back that I actually have not lost a single bond of my hair extensions either. That is a testament to Imi, but it's also a testament to the shampoo and conditioner that is perfect for this, because I'm what? It's July, I got them done, was it the 5th of May? Something like that. So it's 2 months in and I have not lost a single extension. I'd like to aim for like 4 to 5 months with them in. I might have them trimmed a little bit when I next go and see him, because I'm going to go and have my hair toned, hopefully next week. But yeah, anyway, just some little bits that I've got in. Just quickly jumping on at the end here to update you on my tooth, because I appreciate that I left you with me talking out of the side of my mouth, not being able to talk properly. So I thought I would just give you a bit of an update. So you will have seen me flashing this tooth throughout the video. You would have seen the really like dark black filling that was in it, and honestly it just used to upset me so much, and I can't believe what he's achieved. Like now I can fully see what he's achieved. It's not perfect, but it is so much better than what it was. So now when I throw my head back, I'm just going to show you, like if I was to laugh, like which I do all the time, you can see that I have teeth. Like he has literally rebuilt a tooth in my mouth. Like it feels just like my other teeth. It is exactly the same. And then when I smile, like a big smile, you can see now it's a little bit like different in colour, in terms of like, I think that it's a bit like grayer or like cooler toned, but I am over the moon, like honestly over the moon. And it just means, oh, I just wish I got it done for my wedding. I really do. I know I was advised not to, and we're still not sure whether there won't be like any complications from this. It may change. I would say that it's like healed so much quicker than the other tooth that I had done. So I keep forgetting that I've had it done. I can bite, and it's a really interesting thing. So now on to the next phase. I think I'm gonna go with lingual braces and just have them on for a short amount of time and just tidy everything up and finish it off and put my teeth to bed. But anyway, just so happy being able to smile like this. Yay!